So the year was 1991. I remember it well. I was at the Memphis Dulcimer Festival. And there was an act that came on stage. His name was Jem Moore, and he was playing the hammered dulcimer. And his wife at the time was Ariane Layden, and she played 12-string guitar and harp. And if you go online, you can actually look up Ariane Layden, and you can find her playing the 12-string guitar and a full-blown concert harp at the same time. No gimmicks, no punches pulled. You go, how do you do that? And watching her do that, and then later on they played this song. It's Oh Suzanna. And I was sitting next to a guy, I'll never forget him, an older gentleman at the time. And he got up and left because it's a Stephen Foster tune. It's called Oh Suzanna. And he left saying, how can anybody destroy a Stephen Foster tune that way? Because this is not your standard Oh Suzanna. Ariane had a way of taking the arrangements and twisting them ever so slightly and making the hair stand up on the back of my neck. They were so cool. And I'm sitting there thinking, this is the coolest thing I've ever heard. So after the concert, I asked Ariane if I could steal her arrangement, and she said, go for it. So I now give you my version of her version of Oh Suzanna. Come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Bound for Louisiana, oh my true love for to see. It rained all night the day I left, the weather it was dry. Sun so hot I froze myself. Suzanna, don't you cry. Oh, Suzanna, don't you cry for me. Come from Alabama with banjo on my knee. Had a dream the other night when everything was still. I dreamed I saw Suzanna, she was coming down the hill. The buckwheat cake was in her mouth, a tear was in her eye. I am coming from the south, Suzanna, don't you cry. Oh, Suzanna, don't you cry for me. I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Soon we'll be in New Orleans, then I'll look around. And if I find Suzanna, no, I'll fall upon the ground. And if I do not find her, you know I'll surely die. And when I'm dead and buried, Suzanna, don't you cry. Oh, Suzanna, don't you cry for me. I come from Alabama with the banjo on my knee. Oh, Suzanna, don't you cry for me. Come from Alabama with banjo on my knee. Thank you very much. Oh, nobody got up and left. Thank you.
Nice arrangement.
Thank you. Time for a fun old fiddle tune?
Sure.